Snap, yeah.
That's so weird.
And she's like,
That's so weird.
and then it ended with her like, that one was weird. I like that actress though. She's
yeah,
cool.
like her and everything.
Yeah.
I almost met her one time. Did I say about that? I know it's a weird thing to say. I almost met someone. I worked at this cafe that was across from Helium, the comedy club, and I tweeted at them because she was in this comedy band at the time, and I was like, hey, you should come get coffee here tomorrow when you guys are in town. And like, I didn't work that day, and she came when I wasn't there.
Oh my gosh.
Missed opportunity. Somebody was like, she came and I was like, what? I was like, I just tweeted that out. I didn't think she would actually show up.
Well, speaking of like the horror stuff, Netflix has some really good stuff, but there's
Burn!
There's a director who's made shows and movies, and they're all on Netflix.
Did you see the Fall of the House of Usher yet?
Yes, that guy. What's his name?
Wait, the director? What is that guy's name?
Michael Flanagan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Michael Flanagan. He did...
Dr. Sleep. And he
Dr.
did
Sleep.
The house
he did
of
Hill House.
Yeah.
Midnight Mass. Bly House.
Oh, Midnight Mass. He's really done that much stuff?
Yeah,
I've heard all that stuff fantastic, but I've only seen...
He did Hill House, the Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly House, Midnight Mass, Gerald's Game, Dr. Sleep, House of Usher, the one that wasn't that good, Midnight Club.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that is on freaking Netflix.
Did you see Dr. Sleep?
I did not.
Oh my god. You've seen The Shining though, right? You've never seen The Shining? God, I wish I could like watch it for the first time. You're probably gonna watch it and be like, I know this whole movie because you've seen it like parodied so many times. But it's like
I'm gonna watch it with Liz.
It is so good.
Would Liz like it?
I don't know. It
looks trippy.
Like that's one because Anna doesn't like a ton of like crazy horror stuff out of nowhere like that. But like she loved that.
She did?
Yeah, the movie's fantastic. It's like every frame of it is like you can hang it on your wall. And like the book is about, they move into this, I mean, you probably know the plot. The book is they're going to be the caretakers of this house at the ski resort because it's closed for the winter for whatever reason. And he goes crazy and there's like ghosts and stuff in the mansion. But the movie, they cast Jack Nicholson and he's just crazy the whole time.
Yeah, Jack's
They're like going up to the house and he's just like... His son's like, Dad, I'm hungry. And he's like, you should have eaten your breakfast. And then they're talking about the Donner Party, about cannibals. And she's like, the mom's like, I don't think we should talk about this. And he's like, it's okay, Mom, I heard it on the television. He's like, you hear that? You heard it on the television. And he's supposed to be this loving father, and that's the beginning of the movie. Like, I don't know if he's supposed to be crazy the whole time, but like, it's so good. And just like...
I don't think Jack Nicholson has ever played a normal person.
I don't think so either. Probably the most normal thing is when he's in the original Little Shop of Horrors. When he's in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And that movie is like...
Or Anger Management. It's kind of normal.
Never seen that. He's in Mars Attacks. He plays the president. He's kind of normal. I don't know.
No shot. But anyways, Michael Flanagan's cool.
Oh yeah, Michael Flanagan.
No, House of Usher was really cool.
I didn't finish it yet.
You didn't?
No, we
How
watched
far
it.
You got?
We just saw the one where she gets killed with a mirror.
Oh, there's
two more. There's 2 more episodes. Yeah, bro, we're watching it together.
Some of the kills in that freaking show are crazy.
It's awesome.
It's
so well paced
and
like put together. It's crazy because it really eases you into how fucking weird it gets.
It does get
because like some of the kills later on that we got to, and it was like this is like really gory, and I'm like yeah, but it's like moving up to that. Like they know what they're doing. If it was like that right from the beginning, it wouldn't be as good.
The one where they're all at the club and they pour acid on.
Oh, it's so good.
That one's freaking crazy, bro.
I couldn't believe that.
Me and Liz, like, we usually talk throughout everything. Like, always make fun of something. But during that whole entire scene, we stayed silent. Until, like...
No, that's...
I'm
pretty sure that's what sucked me into it.
We were so shocked that, like, we let the second episode play for a little bit, and then I paused it. And I was like, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, what the... I felt like I was traumatized. The monkey one was crazy.
Yeah,
that one.
We were like working on stuff because like we worked together in the living room sometimes and put something on, but like that we had to put everything down. It was I think it was right after the shower scene. We put everything down. And we're like, okay, we're fully invested in this, which honestly hasn't happened in like 6 months.
Exactly.
Of us sitting down and watching something.
I've never been so.
We always just put background stuff.
And it was and it led up so well too, because you knew something bad was going to happen. Mm-hmm. You just didn't know exactly how it was going to happen.
Not every show or movie is written like that, but it does with so many things like that. Do it so well where it sort of kind of teaches you how to watch it. Mm-hmm. Like the whole acid coming out of the sprinklers is so random and out there that it almost seems surreal, but then they explain it later and you're like,
and then you're like you should have
everything's explained.
He literally talked about the tanks above earlier, and this is like they talked the whole entire episode. They talked about how that place needs to be shut down because there was a whole bunch of
but just the way how they explained it, that they had put chemicals there was so good. And they're like, I even thought like the chemicals didn't eat through the tank. He even said, right when I thought that, he was like, they almost ate through the tank. Do you know the guy with the ponytail? Do you know who that is? I forget his name. Elliot from E.T.
No way.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
No, he's so good in it. I was like, I didn't know he was like a good actor.
No, he's also...
He's like in a bunch of his stuff, isn't he?
In Mike Flanagan, he's also the father in Haunting of Hill House.
Which people said was good, but like...
Have you seen Haunting of Hill House?
No.
Dude.
No, I never watched it. I want to now, because like we love Dr. Sleep.
Yeah. And he's in it, right?
No, but it's Mike Flanagan.
Oh, okay.
But like, Dr. Sleep is so good. You haven't seen The Shining yet, but Dr. Sleep was a book...
I have to, right?
It was a book sequel to The Shining.
Yeah.
Like, he wrote it after The Shining, which the book is way different from the movie. But somehow they made the movie Dr. Sleep a good adaptation of the book and a kind of sequel to The Shining somehow. Like, they recast everyone from the other movie and put them in it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's, like, insane.
I really want to watch it.
And Ewan McGregor's so good in it. Definitely watch The Shining and then watch that.
Yeah, I will.
So good.
I have to. But, no, you should watch The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
You really should.
Midnight Mass.
What's really cool about... Because they called it on Netflix the Flanagan verse.
Nice.
He literally reuses actors all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy
I knew he was in that.
Yeah, the guy with the ponytail, he's the father of Hill House, and he's like a loving, caring person.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't hurt a fly or anything like that. But in Haunting of Usher, he's just like
such an asshole.
He's such a douchebag. With the Indian kid, well, he like put him against the wall and be like, I know you're a fucking rat. You don't remember that scene? No. But he acts so much different in the other stuff, and it's so cool watching all the shows because they're all different.
Good. I think I heard like he wasn't good in the other show, but maybe I'm confusing with something else.
No,
I keep getting him confused with Ralph Macchio in Cobra Kai because he's not a good actor.
Ralph.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like he's just like.
Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars?
No, I've seen like clips of it.
There is a season where Ralph Macchio is in there. And this is like burned into my brain, and
does he do the kick?
No, he does a dance with his partner, but before they do the dances, they like they talk about like their life and personal struggles and stuff, and he talked about how he loved his wife so much. They're still married, but it was like he wants to do everything for her, and it was like a really, really sweet message. And they do a dance, and it's the most provocative, like sexual dance of all time with his partner.
And it's not his wife?
It is not his wife. And I remember watching it and being like,
said that.
Dude, this is freaking weird, dog. I feel like he's really covering or something. Nah, bro, you gotta watch it. It's crazy. It's like I was little when I watched that, so anyways, but yeah. I don't like that.
No, I gotta check out the whole Mike Flanagan verse.
No,
like I really thought that stuff was. I didn't really know anything about it. Someone just said it was good, and I was like, I've heard awesome stuff about Midnight Mass. Like
I haven't watched it.
Oh, heard such good things.
Midnight Mass and
Dr. Sleep is great. You'll. I'm pretty sure you'll like it like instantly. Yeah. But you gotta see The Shining first.
He did that movie Hush.
Oh, which I have not seen either.
You haven't seen Hush?
No.
Bro,
I haven't seen a lot of stuff recently.
Hush is amazing. Hush is a whole movie.
I don't watch a ton of new stuff anymore. Just as we have stuff on in the background.
In the House of Usher, the girl that gets killed by the monkeys, She is the main character of Hush.
Okay.
She's also one of the sisters.
They're really good things.
In Hill House.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also in Midnight Mass. Yeah. And she's in Gerald's... Like, she's in, like, literally all of his stuff. It's crazy.
It's awesome. I love it when, like, these people just come out of the woodwork and just make so much awesome stuff.
Yeah.
What else is new?
He makes stuff all the time, too. It's like every year he drops something. Talk to Me.
I have not seen either, but I've heard good things.
Talk to Me is fantastic. Yeah? It is amazing. Do you have a VPN?
No.
No?
I could get
it's
one,
It's in Netflix on Australia.
Okay. I mean, I can just find a way to watch it.
Dude, Talk to Me is so good. And they're YouTubers.
This would be a good place to cut to an ad for VPN, some kind of VPN service right now.
NordVPN.
Yeah. What is the other one that people always use?
Surfshark VPN.
Yeah.
I know all the VPNs right now because I had to do something shady.
Alright, so how you feel about the podcast so far? Where do you think we should go from here?
I don't know, I'm having fun.
Yeah, me too.
How much time do you got on your timer?
I put 45 minutes on because we were talking for a little bit. There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah. So I only got 5 minutes left to talk.
That's fine. Well, then we'll just wrap it up here. So what we're getting from this is we want to like gush about movies a lot.
Gush and maybe crap on some too.
No, yeah, that's totally cool. Then maybe we could start it with stuff we like. Like, we don't even need to, like, necessarily have stuff ready to go when you show up. We could just talk for a minute at the beginning and maybe write down a few things, stuff we really like, stuff
I definitely need to write down a few things.
Yeah, stuff we really like right now, stuff we hate. Like, we could each just ramble about a movie we hate.
You need to watch anime.
Yeah?
You do.
Do you ever watch the show Dexter? I can talk about how much I hate that show.
Wait, what, Dexter?
Dexter. Not Dexter's Lab. Dexter.
DD. No, I know nothing about that show. All I know is that people
so
hate the ending. Weren't there like 2 endings?
The ending is so dumb. The whole show's dumb. Like, I don't even know why people hated the ending, because the show is such an awesome, great premise. Like, I guess it's a book or something. He's like a serial killer that has no feeling whatsoever. So he's a serial killer. And his dad is a cop. And when he's little, he like sees it in him. He's like, you're going to be a serial killer and you have no feelings, but you can't do that. So I'm going to teach you these rules to never get caught. Like, that's the premise, which is a cool idea, but it's really dumb. And it would be really funny to parody that, where it's just a normal kid and the dad's like, you have the sickness. And, like, teaches him how to kill people. Like, it'd be hilarious.
I mean, what if he wasn't going to kill people, but his dad put him on that?
Because it kind of turns out like that. Like, because the whole point is that he doesn't have any feeling. And, like, you like the actor and the character, so, like, that's kind of not a part of the character anymore after, like, an episode, and... Like,
wait, does he really not have any feeling?
I don't know. They say that, but then, like, he's, like, praying to God in one episode. It's so dumb, and he has, like, a girlfriend. It just... It's a very loose premise, and he lives in Florida. I can't believe you haven't seen that, because there's this one... this one cop, this, like, Hispanic guy that wears a pork pie hat, and he's like, what's up, bros? And, like, he's so dumb, and they're like, this shit's crazy, they're cops. And that's, like, his attitude. He's like, this is nuts. Like, that's, like... And they're supposed to be cops. And there's a point where they find his, like, box of keepsakes. And this other cop that thinks Dexter's the killer finds the keepsakes, and then they're like, Dexter, you gotta come in here. This is crazy, man. Like, Dexter, you gotta come in. And Dexter's like, oh, no, they found me out. And they're like, we found this in that guy's car, so he's the killer. And Dexter's like, oh...
You're right.
It's like you didn't. Yeah, he's like, oh, you got him, and it's like you didn't dust it for prints or anything. They're supposed to be the police.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is crazy, bro, and they like high five about it.
Oh man. But yeah, let's write down some stuff.
What are we calling this? We gotta have a name so I can put it at the beginning.
Beans and crack.
Beans and crackers. There's a lot of segues.
Segue?
Yeah.
What do you mean segue?
We segued a lot into different... We went on a lot of tangents.
Yeah, a lot of tangents. Do we have to come up with a name now?
We don't have to. We could just... I'm just going to put a title at the beginning.
Let's just say a different title name every single time. And
sounds good.
Yeah. And call me a different Hispanic name so that they'll never know my name.
How about the different Hispanic name podcast?
Maybe.
Nombre de... How do you say different name in Spanish?
Bienvenidos al podcast de...
I really think we should do the intro where it's like Cabinet of Curiosities next week.
Yeah. And he's always like... He's like this... Today... He's always spinning, bro.
Yeah. Like, I have a column somewhere. We should have a column with just a picture of this podcast on the column, and you'll walk up and just like stand next to it.
Different intro. We can do it in a different intro. That'd be funny. I like that.
Alright, well, that's it for this episode of,
Funny. I like that.
Alright, well, that's it for this episode of, the movie podcast. What is it? The Untitled Movie Podcast Project. Alright, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll either, like, put this up in its entirety, or I don't know.